Hello, it is Andrea Dancing Star. It's Andrea Dancing Star. Hi, it's Mercury retrograde, and we're going to read cards for the astrological sign of Scorpio. We're going to see what Mercury retrograde is bringing back for the astrological sign of Scorpio. Mercury retrograde is zombie season. All the things that you thought were dead come back to life. And they show up like at the store, or at the gym. You run into them when you're least expecting it and when you thought it would never happen again. So the reason that these things come back is for closure, to get resolution. Also, it could be to test you, to see if you're going to make a different choice, Universe may be testing you. Just to see if you've learned a lesson or not, There's all kinds of reasons for these things coming back. It is ultimately cathartic, but it is realistically frustrating, painful, annoying. Sometimes it can really shake your whole life up. So let's see for Scorpio. We're going to start with the Your Feelings Matter cards. We're going to see what this Mercury retrograde, what kind of feelings this Mercury retrograde is going to be bringing back for Scorpio to work on. Let's see. Mercury retrograde for Scorpio. Mercury retrograde for Scorpio. Mercury retrograde for Scorpio. Mercury retrograde for Scorpio. Okay. Well, okay. Trauma. Slow down. Whoa, Nilly. I'm just kidding. That was kind of silly. Intuition on the bottom of the deck. Okay? And of course because Scorpio is like the most psychic sign. But definitely some trauma. That's not fun. And also it looks like you need to kind of, obviously slow down. You need to lay down. You need to pick up some wildflowers. Chill out under the moon. Under the moon and stars. Don't take one night from your online. So there's a book called Born on a Rotten Day, and it says that Scorpio is the CIA agents of the zodiac. And Scorpios love to know all the secrets. They love to know everything. And it's not just like a thing that they enjoy. Like it's like a compulsion. They need to know everything. So a lot of times you can find Scorpio at like 3 o'clock in the morning, like searching on people that they know in their life because they just want to know everything about them, Let's maybe take 1 or 2 nights during this Mercury retrograde and not do that. Just be outside, count the stars, look for shooting stars. Just relax, rest, because you've been hurt. You've been hurt. That wound is still fresh. Okay, and your intuition on fleek. So, heed it. Trust it. Don't ask others their opinion. Don't let their words get in your head and cause you some confusion. Okay? Now, let's see. Tell me about this trauma. Tell me about this trauma for Scorpio. Tell me about this trauma for Scorpio. I can tell you one thing. You really need to... This wound, if your trauma is anything like this wound, which I think it might be, you need, some first aid. And I'm not being a smartass when I say that. Like, you literally need some first aid, whether you were actually physically hurt, traumatized, or if this is emotional. You need to take care of yourself. You need to rest, slow down. You need to drink water. You need to make sure that you're getting, a balanced diet, high nutrition foods, eat lots of green, eat lots of spinach, because I feel like your heart is going to be needing a lot of healing. And the heart is green, the heart chakra, green area, green. Eat lots of green leafy vegetables to try to facilitate the healing of your heart space. Tell me more about this trauma card for Scorpio. Tell me more about this trauma card for Scorpio. Tell me more about the Scorpio card for trauma. Mercury retrograde. Tell me more about the trauma card, please, for Scorpio. Okay. King of Wands reversed. 5 of Wands. Okay, so it looks like there's this man. He doesn't have to be a fire sign man, but he could be a Sagittarius. But definitely I can tell you that he has a lot of sexual partners. I feel like probably you were one of them, and maybe even you thought you were the only one, but I think that you found out that you're not. He's very charming. He is very charismatic. He uses his sexual nature to further himself in life, to get the things that he wants. He might be like the ultimate gaslighter. Page of Cups reversed, 6 of Wands reversed, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so he's obviously chicken shit. Because he's hiding. He's not apologizing for any of the pain that he's caused. He's not acknowledging or taking responsibility for anything that he's done. Any of the trauma that he has inflicted. He's not taking responsibility for that. He's not apologizing, and he's hiding. He is very much hiding. But you know what? This can maybe help you. He is struggling. He cannot make anything happen. It's like he was this man who made all kinds of things happen. He could capture the attention of anyone and everyone, and they just loved him. He does not have that power at all. Now, he does not. He's very much struggling. He's put everything that he has into a certain project, and it's like he can barely pay the bills. There is no profit. There is no growth. He knows it too. I mean, he's seeing it. Like, he's not feeling beautifully confident at all. High Priestess reversed. Okay. 4 of Cups reversed. Okay. So I really think he really might be a Sagittarius. Maybe everything happened in December. That's a possibility too. It looks like he kind of meddled around with some dark, at least one dark woman, at least one. There may be more, but it looks like, she's the High Priestess reversed. So she claims to know a lot about spirituality. She doesn't claim to. She does. She knows a lot about spirituality. She knows a lot about the occult. She knows a lot about magic. And she uses everything that she knows to benefit herself. It's kind of like they were a match because it sounds a lot like him. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. It's kind of almost like he was a real player, piece of shit, and then he met a female who was just like him, a player, piece of shit. But it really looks like she kind of was like his demise. Somehow you found out about her. Maybe she even told you, because the High Priestess reversed is definitely going to be the kind of female that would inflict emotional pain like that and cause devastation like that, so that she doesn't even know how to feel better. She's never existed in a place of feeling better. I mean, maybe a long, 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 long time ago when she was like an innocent child, but she hasn't existed in any kind of positivity. She's just kind of like misery loves company. And that probably doesn't help you feel any better at all. And I'm sorry. There's some kind of a balance that's happening with this situation. Mercury retrograde is bringing this up so that you can try to alchemize this situation in your existence, in your mind, in your heart, in your life. Maybe the universe is going to show you how much they're struggling. Maybe that's what the universe is going to do for you. Also, maybe the universe is going to be, I don't know, maybe you're going to win some kind of a spa trip that's completely like all paid for. So you're just going to have no other choice but to go and rest and do some self-care, some much needed self-care, because you really need it. You really need it. You know you do. I think you're just so fucking pissed and hurt that it's hard to get out of that. And that's completely valid. What else? What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Okay, that's a lot. The Hermit reversed. Okay, so if you're isolating right now, if you're isolating, which you very well might be, I'm gonna say it's going to be really beneficial for you if you can like get out in any capacity possible. Really, really, really try to champion for yourself to get out, because the universe is saying that, you've been isolated for long enough. It's going to start doing you a disservice if you continue to isolate any longer. The universe has got your back. God has got your back. Maybe a Leo is going to help you out. Maybe a Leo is going to help bring you out of your shell. That's a possibility. Maybe they're going to help you look out to some kind of plan off in the distance, some new opportunity, some new adventure. It could just be that it's all happening right now in Leo season, I mean, okay, so there's this 10 of Pentacles, which is this man and this woman, and they've got like a castle, they've got a family, they've got a savings account, they have like a garden, they might even have the house like almost paid off, or maybe they're just paying taxes on it. Like it's kind of like set type energy that was taken away. That security, that stability, that love, That was totally taken away. But guess what? The universe is going to either A, be bringing you back to that house, or B, sending you to a brand new place that's going to make you feel just like you did, like you were at home. It's going to be, you're going to be experiencing this if you can get yourself out of being isolated. Sorry. Okay, anything else for Scorpio? Yeah, Knight of Wands reversed, more Sagittarius energy, but man, it's like, I mean, this masculine figure, this man, and he just really like sucked the life out of you, for real. Him and this High Priestess reversed. She's like a dark witch. She's like a dark witch, and you're like Mother Earth in this whole situation, to kind of like give you the compare and contrast of the energies. This man never deserved you. This man never deserved you. You're meant for something so much better. You are meant for something so much better. And the universe wants to bring it to you. It really does. But you need to get out. You need to go get a massage. You possibly need to go to a whole nother town for like a weekend. Maybe you've got a friend who's a Leo. It doesn't have to be. You can go on your own. But you need to get out of your den, out of your cave, out of your isolation. And you need to focus on healing yourself, loving yourself, pampering yourself. You know, like I said, drink lots of water, eat a lot of green leafy vegetables, eat some avocados as well. Because this situation has robbed you of your worth. It's robbed you of like your sense of your worth, because it hasn't taken your worth away. It's robbed you of your sense of it, like the way that how you see yourself. It's taken away your confidence. It's taken away even your self-love. It's made you question everything, and it's understandable. It's totally understandable. You're going to get a wish fulfillment. Something that you've been wishing would happen, something you've been wishing for, is going to come to you. If you can get yourself out of your isolation. I promise you. Something beautiful is coming for you. It's, like maybe you're going to win the lottery. I don't know. It's some kind of a wish fulfillment. It's a thing you've been wishing for a very long time. It's going to come true. Okay. Well, this has been a reading for the astrological sign of Scorpio. I hope that it has been helpful. Yeah. I hope that it's been very helpful. I hope you get out of your isolation. I hope you listen to this message. And I want to thank you for being here. And you're going to make it through this Mercury retrograde. And hopefully I will see you again in the very next video. Have a good night.